Luis Alfredo Garavito Cubelos is a Colombian-born serial killer. He was born January 25th, 1957, as the eldest of seven brothers. As he was growing up, he suffered emotional, physical, and sexual abuse from his alcoholic father. Because of this, he left home at age of 16. He frequently moved but still maintained a girlfriend for years at a time. Garavito was known to be kind yet easily tempered. His victims were clearly identified by their age, gender, and social status. He targeted boys between the ages of 6 and 16 who were either homeless, peasants, or orphaned. He would approach the young boys either on crowded streets, alone in the countryside, and lure them away by bribing them with small gifts such as money, candy, or other odd jobs. He offered easy work for money and even disguised himself as different characters who could be seen as legitimately offering work to the boys, such as a priest, farmer, homeless man, street vendor, drug dealer, elderly man, or a gambler. To prevent suspicions about activities from developing, he would change his disguise often. Then, once he had trusted the child, Garavito would walk with the boy until they were tired and vulnerable, which made them easy to handle. Firstly, their hands were bound, then he would torture, rape, and sometimes decapitate his victims. In one case after another, the child's genitals were severed and placed into the victim's mouth. The bodies of the children all bore bite marks and signs of anal penetration. Bottles of lubricant were found near the bodies along with empty liquor bottles. Most corpses showed signs of prolonged torture. Beginning in 1992, boys between the ages of 6 through 16 began disappearing rapidly from the streets of Colombia. Due to the decade-long civil war, many children in Colombia were poor, homeless, or orphaned. For years, these murders had gone unnoticed because many of the victims had no police report filed on their disappearance. Clusters of bodies had begun popping up all over Colombia, yet the Criminal Justice Department did not take much notice until 1997 when mass graves were uncovered. This large number of missing children called for a widespread investigation as these killings were not confined to a specific area. Garavito was arrested on April 22, 1999 on separate charges of attempted rape. He was questioned about the local killings and his attempted rape charges. Police speculated that Garavito had planned on killing the young boy if the bystander had not interceded. After a short interrogation, detectives suspected Garavito of being the beast. Although Garavito had insisted on his innocence, the detailed description of his killings brought Garavito to tears. Luis Alfredo Garavito is serving his sentence in a Colombian prison, the exact location of which is unavailable to the public. Worried about his safety and well-being, Garavito has made an arrangement with the police. Police cooperation and his continued good behavior have ensured Garavito's safety within the prison walls. He is held separately from all the other prisoners because it is feared that he would be killed immediately.